Museveni campaigning in Kigezi sub-region. NUP candidate for Kumi County defects to NRM. Kasese flood victims demand for reallocation. Bugisu residents in fear as cracks on mountain Elgon slopes widen. Good evening once again and welcome to News Tonight. I'm Lorraine Masika Kazimoto, and of course on the sign language we do have Mugalu Mohammed. We'll start off with our first story for the evening. Residents of Nyondo Sub-County in Mbale district are living in fear after wide cracks were spotted on the slopes of Mount Elgon, with possible ensue of landslides in the nearby future. The cracks have manifested a lot of force that has seen several houses sinking in 9 villages. This was stated at the local accountability meeting held by the Office of the Prime Minister in Nyondo Sub-County, Mbale district.
Cracks have been spotted in Nyondo Sub-County, Mbale district. The residents identified cracks running through the slopes of Mountain Elgon, and there is fear that any time they can give way and evolve into landslides. Mbale District Environmental Officer Anna Nakayenze says the magnitude of the damage caused by the cracks is mounting to a human threat.
These cracks manifested with a lot of force, such that the foundations of the houses were moved. Some of the houses sank and the doors could not close because of the earth movements underneath. In terms of the houses that were affected, then there were 5 houses that were affected, and the people had to move to look for alternative accommodation.
Nakayenze calls for the restoration of the hilltops to deter possible landslides in the near future.
But when we are restoring the hilltops, it should be multi-pronged. We look at restoring the hilltops. We look at providing alternative income for the people that have to get win-wins, the trade-offs. You have left the land for restoration, but you have alternative livelihood options that can be developed participatorily with the affected people, so that we can get them viable enterprises that can sustain them.
But local leaders urged government to relocate residents living in these dangerous areas.
Nyondo Sub-County to be thought of, because if they don't plan for the upper Nyondo Sub-County, for the people of Nyondo Sub-County who have been affected, then it means that they have done a disservice to the people of Nyondo Sub-County.
The issue of cracks in the Mountain Elgon manifested in the local accountability meeting held by the Office of the Prime Minister in Nyondo Sub-County, Mbale district. The Minister of State for Karamoja Affairs, Moses Chiziga, officiated the Baraza meeting and encouraged residents to relocate from the fragile parts of Mountain Elgon.
What the government is doing now is to encourage people to calm down, move away from the mountains. And of course our response was affected by the COVID, because we had to look for money to buy food for the communities around Kampala, and we were just after the lockdown. So the response has not been big, because Bunambuti is already full. All the houses that were built have been filled by families. So people should come down the mountains.
Well, UBC News Tonight takes a very short break, but we'll return with more stories. Keep it UBC.